Hello everyone, it's me CartoonChaser, coming in with a little bit of different video today. A tiny bit of voiceover video. I'm gonna talk about my process from start to finish. Starting with some shapes, just to get a feel of a scene, get the composition right. Now I'm just bouncing around the scene, just doing different things. As you can see, you see references top left, and top right you see real-time working. This is very sped up. Took me around 3 days, and let's get back to it. So I'm painting a character, seeing what pose I can do with this character, and adjusting the shapes a bit, seeing what works, what doesn't. I went with a little relaxed pose, a little frog theme in the scene. So I thought maybe let's do a little like sitting pose with kind of frog accents. I don't know. It felt natural. So I'm fixing all the black and white spots, just laying down colors, laying down phone. I thought maybe I would make the chat there, but on the phone, like scrolling by. But that didn't go well. I don't know. I didn't know how to make it happen, so it just was. Here I'm adjusting the tone layers with colors with tone layer. And just seeing what colors I can do that best match a scene. Again, doing the same thing here. Adjusting a bit of a perspective. Although I do fail at perspective here. It is a little bit silly, a little bit off. Later on we'll get the hang of it. I'm still like tinkering with the light all throughout the scene, because all throughout the process, because it's just very tough for me to do this type of light. So it's gonna take me a while. Here I'm laying down some base for the face, some goofy eyes, because why not? Just laying down more shapes, more shadows, tinkering around. I'm trying to get the window here to look good, but it just doesn't look that good, that's my opinion. I do a little light. I try a little lights at the back. I'm not sure how to feel about that. It's a little bit wonky. Getting more close to a reference here, just to get it as good as possible. This outfit is pretty simple, so it wasn't that hard to get to right. But there was some parts that are a little hard. The chair was tough also to get right, because the chair is like all these shapes are very tough to get that perspective for me. And I'm adjusting wherever I can, everything so it fits the perspective. Making some stuffed animals here. The chunky boy at the back, you can see in the reference. He's very cute. Oh, chunky boy. Here I'm trying to get like the ground shown, maybe to fix the perspective, but it doesn't work out that much. I'm fixing the cans so we see the top parts. Yes, these do not look like cans right now. As someone said, they look like bongos from Donkey Kong. Bongo thingies. Here testing starting soon, since this is a starting soon screen. I'm testing some text. That's why I left a little bit of space here, just for text and stuff. I am on the next day here, as you can see at top left, the top right, sorry. Yeah, the timer restarted. So I have a 3D model made for this day, because I thought I needed some help. So I just took it. I just took it and then made it in 3D. And that helped a lot. As you can see, it's already looking a lot better. I'm adjusting some tones again, just to make the scene brighter, and making the background a little bit brighter, just so the character stands out. Because we have the character pretty dark so far right now. Trying some different arrangements for the back. This is again kind of foresty themed thingy. Defining the monitor a bit, pushing out around things, just to make it work better. Adjusting everything as I feel like it. Yeah, a lot of perspective errors by this part, but I'm slowly working towards fixing it. But the florals needed some breaks in between too. Here I started to think about maybe we'd make the table a pond. That ended up looking pretty nice actually. I got some koi fish in there. I got little lily pads, and they were starting to look good. I was starting to feel here. I was starting to feel the scene. So I put some screen layer on top too, just to make it glow. Here I just had probably a little bit tone layers too, but I turn them off since it messes up the color picking process, and that doesn't look good. Here I do headband on of a frog onesie, because we removed the hoodie and the commissioner wanted to do more frog, to look more frog. So he added that, and it looks cute. It looks cute, can't lie. I am digging it. Here I bring back the original mask. It does look pretty okay now, but we are gonna work on other stuff. Here I do try to have some different variations. I usually like to keep trying stuff out, just for the sake of keeping it fresh, and yeah, not stopping experimenting ever. So again, I'm switching between them just to see what looks better, and I decide on this one. This one is more casual. It's a better fit. Here are just more of the proportions. I thought the head was looking too big. Also running some shadows, adding more color to the back. It was looking a little bit too one-colored, I feel like here. But we are fixing that with some lights. Here I tried a little Twitch light logo, but yeah, it ended up looking a little bit different. We're defining everything, just pushing the values, pushing the light. I'm bringing back the scars and all these little trinkets or whatever, these bandages. Always checking if it looks good from far. Just a thumbnail, if it works. It's always good to see. Here I'm just not feeling the pose. It felt off a bit. I'm just checking with bright orange lines. Just checking if it works. I can do underneath and paint over it. You see the Twitch logo come back. I'm feeling that a bit more than I did before. We're bringing up some lights from monitors. I feel like they're looking nice. I'm just experimenting with like blues and like bolder colors. Overall, it's very warm. A lot of warm tones. Here I had pulled up 3D of the can to see how it looks so I can get it accurate. I didn't do a logo, Ospus logo, because just to keep it safe. Maybe it's gonna get copyrighted and we don't want that. We don't want that. I think it's copyrighted. I'm not sure. So we are just making more adjustments. This is pretty close to being finished, I think. So I'm just thinking of what to add, what can I improve. Well, we still need to do the side one. Here I'm just exploring what can I add, because there is a lot of stuff in the image, but I don't want to add them all, since I want to like have Easter eggs and stuff from the finals. And yeah, the window cover wasn't working, so I'm just trying to see what will work actually. So I'm trying wines. I'm not sure. They look a little bit too much detail right now. We are too distracting. I'm refining the shading a bit, but it's not working currently. Not really working. So I'm gonna switch soon enough though. Just defining from my references, seeing what to improve. Here I switched to a much simpler design, like a window cover or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. And it does work very well. Since we have a background pretty detailed, we can have window pretty simple, and then we can have the ledge full of Easter eggs, and it will be distracting. It's as simple as that. Here I'm adding some Namatamas, some Easter eggs for the commissioner. I'm feeling this is looking pretty good. We are adding back the chunky boy that she has. Very cute, very cute. A little penguin, I think he is. He is a little penguin. And adding a keyboard. from the reference set. Just trying to detail everything accordingly. I'm adding some patterns, making some patterns, basic pattern, and then adding it to the keyboard. It does work out, but it is a little bit scuffed. Here I'm adding a Sheldon, yay! It's me. I'm adding myself. Ego. Double ego. Also, this is streamed on Twitch. So if you wanna talk to me live or hang out, come to Twitch. Link is in the description. So yeah, I'm adding the light from the front. I forgot to add. And then we are doing the shadows and adding the keys, a little bit variation to the keys. And I'm referencing the font so I can get it accurate. I'm doing some moolah adjustments so it looks like actual moolah. Look at him, he's so cute. Moolah is cute, moolah is the best. And then I'm adding refining the cans. So it looks like actual cans. I'm trying different things, so here I'm trying pond, like a pond on the can. It is looking nice, so I'm continuing with that. I feel like that's kind of unique. Here I'm trying a different font. I tried out different font. And just refine this a little bit more. This is a third day. We are on the third day. The last day of them all. Just trying to get it as detailed since this is in front. I'm using some black lines just to get the shape right, and then painting over top of them. Adjusting with liquify. In the yellow thingy, I don't know what is the yellow thingy, but the bzz, get the nectar. So I'm trying to improve the lighting a bit by doing some highlights. Here I'm just adjusting more of it beneath the character layers. So trying darken the tone overall and having the characters a bit pop out, and the front table pop out. So it's not too distracting. Background is not too distracting, and I'm switching around, seeing which one I like better. Here I applied a little bit of a blur to the monitors, so they're not too distracting, and they're like kind of have camera effect on it. They do work, but it does work out very well. Popping to the other side, so she has two monitors. I'll have a couple different versions for her, just with goofy eyes because she liked it, and the normal eyes, and then the mask version. Here I'm just testing how it feels with Bureau back sign, which is glowing now. I applied a tiny bit of glow with green layer. There. I'm just fixing, adding some depth to the leaves, adding some shadows. Just fixing so it isn't too distracting. Too many details can be a little bit too much, and the character then just loses attention. I'm trying to detail the character even more, adding some strands of hair. I do like hair. I love rendering hair. That's like one of the top things to render, for sure. Adding more detail to the clothes. It was a little lacking. Fixing all the little strayed away paint strokes and stuff. Adding a little bit of shadows everywhere. Contact shadows. So it all is cohesive. And we bring back the Be Right Back. See how that looks. We bring back Starting Soon. Good. That looks good. And you just add the last details. And then you have the finished result. Ta-da! Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Come to Twitch, hang out on Twitch. Thank you guys. Peace, peace, peace.